first off, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm with Pedro, and
how you doing, guys?
I don't know if you guys remember Pedro's car, but this shit looks good, sounds good, rides good.
Thank you. Yeah, work in progress, always, right?
Yeah.
Keeping up these old cars as we pass a Tesla. Whoa.
Silent Tesla.
I know, right?
We're in your hometown, right?
Yeah, this is Los Angeles. An area of Los Angeles. Los Angeles is kind of like a blanket statement, right? But it's huge.
That's true.
And they call it Northeast LA. Northeast.
This side?
Yeah, this side. Northeast, yeah.
Northeast.
Oh, shit, dude. Look at these houses. Yeah, I grew up in one of these. This one right here.
What?
Yeah.
Baby Pedro with an M5. I'm glad you're the first person. So basically, this is called like Mobbing with Pedro in LA. It's going to be a series of mobbing with, but I remember way back in the day we did something like this, but I never aired it because I was low-key talking shit.
We were talking shit. Well, I mean, I think with this day and age, everybody wants to be relevant.
That's true.
And have their own opinion. I get it. I mean, there's nothing else to do, right?
Right.
Everybody wants to be relevant and those talk shit or whatever the fuck, but I mean, it's not like, nowadays people want to just, start a page and then, gain, try to gain a bunch of followers, and people will talk shit doing it. I mean, I know my son says that there's guys on YouTube or whatever the fuck that they used to be like brothers, and then they talk shit, and now they just became like these big YouTube stars or whatnot.
Yeah.
Drama. That's what I don't like. You know what I mean? It's just the sun is for everybody, man.
The sun is for everybody, but drama is what makes people like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Controversy is better,
Hey, so when I was flying back, I put the drone in sport mode, and I was like too busy on the shot, and the street turns a little bit.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Yeah, so that shit went straight into the trees, and boom.
Yeah.
And
but
what exhaust setup do you have on this? It sounds good.
It's still stock, man. I just deleted some shit.
Oh shit! Damn. I
know that exhaust and stuff. They sound great. They're expensive sometimes.
Exactly.
But I just haven't had time. And now with the exhaust, might be time to maybe upgrade. So many cars and so many projects. Again, it comes back to money,
Dude, I know. I think I'm just at this stage of life where I'm finally slimming down the projects and keeping the ones that actually mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the damn car you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I think it's like in the middle. Hey, bro.
Hey, you want to pull to your lane, man?
Is it right-hand drive?
I don't know. I think sick.
What is it? He's turning.
Bye. Oh, Ricks, we just came here earlier and we're talking gold off camera.
Yeah, we were. What is that thing? Delica.
It's pretty sick, though.
4-wheel drive diesel thing.
Kind of want one of those too.
Yeah, it's a mob. He is right-hand drive.
Oh, fucking heck.
Yeah, I was telling him that I'm gonna pull the motor out of my S54 E46 and put it into my E36.
And then we do another mobbing with.
Yeah, exactly. I wanna pass this guy. Yeah, I wanna replace it with that motor. Give it the motor it deserves for that chassis. I know that chassis doesn't get a lot of love, but I own an E36 M3, and it's been in my possession for over 10 years. I mean, I like it. I like the way it looks. It's white with good looking interior.
I kind of had this whole dilemma of some builds that I kind of want to do, like in the far future, just fucking throwing it out there.
Yeah.
So
goals.
Like, I like the M5, right?
Yeah.
But the scarcity of them scares me away, because if you break something, it's hard to like replace it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make it like an 540, make that the M5. So it's S62.
Okay.
And that would be like one of the good builds I want. Yeah. Another good build would be an S54 and an E36.
Okay.
That would be like a newer M. I just basically want to take all the old M's and update them with new M stuff.
Right.
But that's in the far future, and it's so much bread at that point.
Yeah, I know, man. Right now I was trying to, you're on OfferUp and on Facebook. what is that? The
Marketplace.
And you're looking for shit. And I mean, like, again, everybody, because there's nothing else to do, everybody's in the car scene. So guys will buy a fucking car and then they think they got gold. And you're like, look, bro, E46 M3, SMG convertible. What is that car for? Just so you can part it out.
Oh, shit.
You know, and
I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah, I mean, what do you need? Who really wants an E46 convertible?
That's true. I thought you were gonna say everybody's marking up the prices like crazy.
Yeah, no, they are. They're marking up the prices like crazy. What are they filming something there?
I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of trailers.
That doesn't look like social distancing to me.
We're supposed to wear a mask, bro. We're gonna get in trouble.
You could edit it or something. I don't know.
We'll put a mask on.
Put a little mask or something. But yeah, I mean, it's that. I'd like to do that, you know? And I have the fucking cars. So we were looking and the guy's like, they want a shitload of money for it. And you're like, really, dude? What we really want is just to take the motor and trans and everything and put it into something cool.
Good donor car. That's all it is.
E46 convertible, yeah, they're nice. You know, somebody driving it.
Sorry if you own one.
Sorry if you own one, but realistically, what the guys that are looking for them for sale, they want to do one thing to it.
Kill it?
Kill it.
Kill it.
They just want to kill it. They don't want to. They don't want to have it as a driver or whatever.
Is this a back road?
Yeah.
What? I knew we were gonna. My plan was to go to the canyons first, hang with Pedro, and then like do this whole mobbing with. But I envision us being too serious driving, and then it's kind of hard to have a conversation.
Yeah. No, we're just cruising. We're cruising right now. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you know this, but Griffith Park is fucking ginormous. It's fucking huge, and it's beautiful. I remember coming here when I was broke, super broke. Just park here and think about the future.
Ah.
And guess what?
It's one of those places.
Yeah. You can ride your bike here. Well, you see, I don't live far. We didn't live far from here.
At all.
Not at all. So riding your bike to here and then riding around here, look at it. It's beautiful, dude.
Yeah, that guy's living the dream on the bike. He's chilling.
Right?
But you're awesome.
That's a freeway entrance, exit.
Oh, what? So when you're done, right on the freeway?
Yeah.
Dude, I want my M5 to feel like this. This shit feels planet, bro. Dude, I was thinking about it, and I just told my girlfriend like yesterday. I was like, if you have an E34, your mindset, it says so much about you already, you know? Not like, hopefully they didn't mod it out and they didn't like ricer it. But if you have an E34 and it looks nice, I came up with this thing. It's called like, well, I didn't come up with it, but basically the category of an E34, you're more of a, it's like a gentleman's car.
More of a connoisseur, if you ask me.
A connoisseur?
Yeah, because, I mean, it's funny, like all those memes, right? People pull up, and they're like, hey, nice E30, dude. And you're all, it's an E34, but, you know, it's that the E30 is known as the E30. It's going to be, it'll always be the E30.
True.
You know what I mean? It already has that going for it. And having that chassis, that E30 M3 that's gold that everybody wants, you know, that boxy car,
yeah,
it's known. You know, this
true.
car has the front that looks disguisingly at the naked, you know, to the ordinary person.
Similar.
It's an E30, and you're like,
yeah.
It's not, bro, but yeah. Hey, I'm glad you like it. You
Thanks for noticing me.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a connoisseur car. Falling in love with these cars and seeing how boxy it is, and it's realistically, try to get a new 3 Series. It's as big as a new 3 Series coupe. You know, it's a 4-door, it's a sedan, 5 Series sedan. But at the same time, it's as big as some of the newer cars. But like you said, it is that connoisseur. Like, you gotta. And some people fucking hate it. They're like, it's ugly.
Yeah.
It's fucking ugly, bro. And you're like,
I'll tell you.
I'm glad you like it.
A couple reasons why people hate it. Like, steering box, that's like #1 complaint.
Okay.
For race car drivers. I don't know why. I like it because it's smooth in the large turns, you know?
Yeah.
What else? It's heavy. It's a little bit heavy, but I rather have the homies in here anyways rather than being a super lightweight race car. I don't feel like this is the chassis to do that in.
Yeah, and again, it is for having it as a street car.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna build, I want to fucking shave fucking lap times, seconds out of my circuit, this isn't the car.
That's true. Honest opinion, right?
It's not the car.
From the owners.
Mm-hmm. It's not the car. It's heavy. I was at the track last week and I took the F10 M5 and then I took 2 sessions with this one.
Oh shit.
And I mean, yeah, the guys I was fucking kicking ass in the M5 and the other one, now I was last on the heat. I was just like, everybody's just, okay, pass me.
But it felt good driving it.
Oh,
though,
dude, honestly,
right?
bro, I love it. And it's something that it's era. Like, like now new cars, everything's electric steering, electric this, electric that.
That's true.
And like this one, you actually have to like work at it.
It's so raw.
Holy shit,
I like the trends in here. I don't know if it's just mine, but it's like you feel it all the time going in. Like my 540 is really smooth. You can just beep, 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 beep. This one, you're like clunk, 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 clunk. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad, but
yeah, it feels like it's going in.
Yeah,
right.
You could register that thing opening up and closing. Don't you have the E30 M3?
Yes.
Nice. How do you like that car?
I don't like it.
Is it overhyped?
Yeah. I mean, I like driving them. This thing has more power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as like the E30 M3, it whines funny.
Oh, fuck.
What?
It's a great shot to get an outside shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can park if you want.
Whatever. My bad. It's just I always have that little eye.
Right. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Okay, back to E30. That shit's kind of slow, right?
It is, man. It's super slow. I mean, it takes a while to wind up. If you're gonna swap it and do S54 or S52 swap, then awesome. But then it's like you're taking the true thing away from it,
Exactly. Like the little historical piece is gone almost.
Yes. So, I mean, it looks cool, and like that's not a car that you want to be out driving because, somebody fucks it up. You're like, damn.
You just have to swallow it. Like fuck.
Yeah, man. I saw one last year or a couple of years ago that got totaled. Driving, the guy was going like towards Irvine or some shit.
Yeah.
He was driving and it was a henna E30 M3, bro, and it just broke my heart because it was totaled.
Henna? Is that reddish?
Yeah, it's like that reddish purplish color. No, sorry, reddish orange color.
I just forgot we had mics until I seen yours, and I was like, "How's mine doing?"
Oh yeah, because when you started looking at yours, I was like, "Is mine being covered or whatever?"
I'm still learning with these.
That's okay.
Mics.
That's what this is about. Life is about learning.
Exactly, and improving. That's the best part too, though.
Right?
It's fun.
So how old are you now?
25.
25.
God, I think we met like 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
2 or 3 years ago.
I was a baby. I feel like
You're growing.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's fun to see. It's fun to see other people like, into it.
Yeah.
Like my son now, he's growing and he's over there. He started detailing cars now just to make money.
Dude, I see him.
He woke up this morning at 5. I'm like, what are you doing? He said, I'm gonna go work. Oh shit.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Junior Pedro.
So he's he's learning and that motivates me, you know what I mean? That means I'm doing a pretty decent job.
Damn.
He's out there hustling. When they tell you, dude, for school, he's like, I'm sleepy. But Saturday morning, he's like, hey, I got a job that I gotta go do, man. It's that motivation. I know he's not an idiot, kids. Sometimes they need something that motivates them, And
Exactly.
If car stuff motivates you, just fucking do it,
And it's
Follow
good.
your heart.
It's good because like nowadays it's really hard for kids. There's so much distractions. It's hard for kids to like actually like something.
Focus.
You know what I mean?
Look at this. Oh, geezers. The Pintos. See the Pintos?
Yeah. I kind of like the Pintos. I told my brother I wanted one. He was like, they're slug bugs or something like that.
Yeah. They have like anything, the media will fucking make people's perception, because I guess they used to crash and then they used to
blow up from the back, right?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, but then it came out that the guy that was setting it up was a fucking fire thing expert or whatever and got paid to do that.
Oh, fucking cunt. So he kind of scared. Dude,
Exactly.
That declined the sales of Pintos then.
Exactly.
Those are weird cars that I like too.
Yeah. But it's all whatever, the media.
Sheesh, you hook a right and you get this beautiful scenery. God damn.
Griffith Park, man.
I figured like doing these videos too, since I'm doing the E30 build, it kind of like restricts me from making other videos.
Right.
So doing something like this where we're just hanging out, having a good time, talking cars. What's
Holy
this guy
shit,
doing?
where the fuck is he going?
Weirdo.
Oh, wait.
And I'll help out, fucking throw out some more videos.
Oh, yeah, different stuff.
LA roads suck.
They do, man. All this money they fucking bring in, but you know what? Fuck your roads. This is where they buried Michael Jackson.
What?
I
didn't know that.
This is it right here.
Damn. Me and everybody that probably watches don't even know that.
You're like, what the fuck?
Michael!
You know who Michael Jackson was? He's a fucking icon, bro.
Dude, I know. It's crazy.
He's an icon.
What do you think that guy was going through at a mental state where you have that much like power upon people, and then you're like you don't know how to, what the fuck, you said Ferrari? Wow.
Yeah.
Some things you have to kind of like restrict yourself from doing, because then you realize that other people like look up to you. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. I mean, realistically, you have to look at it. He never really had a childhood. He was always working.
Stripped.
Yeah, and most of these guys, because of that, they're really lonely.
Oh,
they really
man.
don't have, like that camaraderie of your best bud or
Like some bro shit.
yeah, that doesn't exist.
You need that for like homies.
You need that. You need that for yourself, and I mean, you need that. Period.
Exactly. That's good for the mental.
It is good for the mental. Oh shit! Gotta make a left.
You got an M5, bro. You can drive this thing like.
I
I love being in the M5 because, like, going back to it being a gentleman's car, people don't get mad at you. You could just cut in front of them.
They're like,
just
oh.
chilling. Yeah, they give you
I know.
respect. They're like, all right.
They give you that nod, like, all right, we're good.
Oh yeah. I didn't know we had roads like this in our backyard. I figured I have to drive 2 hours to the damn canyons.
Yeah, man. I think living in the hills is probably one of the perks if you can afford to live up in the hills and have a nice car. You're driving your, I don't know, whatever you can afford
Yeah.
up the hill, and it's fun. It's like, where are you going? Oh, I'm gonna go home. Some twisties.
Yup. Wind down the mine. I
Yeah.
forgot to mention that the year of this is 91, right?
91, yeah.
The color code shorts
Schwartz.
and then black interior.
Black
It
interior.
was always like that.
Yeah, it was always like that.
Nice.
Black. Yeah, I mean, remember all the M cars from back in the day were black. They only came in black. The E28 M5,
All blacks.
all blacks.
That's crazy, huh?
You're like, oh, I have a blue one. You're like, no, you don't, bro. It ain't come. If at least for the original. Why did they do that? I don't know. Anybody want to help us out with that?
Yeah, anybody know why only E28s are
I
black?
don't know. I haven't had that question. I did notice that they're black, and then even these, they were all black in the beginning, and then at the later stages, somebody came in and says, you know what, guys, these things are fucking selling. Let's offer different colors,
Boosting.
and they didn't. Damn, bro, his horn broke. I can still hear him. Instead of him merging, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna hold my fucking horn. Yeah. So something I learned over here when I was working as a kid, I was working at Universal Studios, and taking these roads over here were fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, no one really comes right now because of COVID. Everything's dead.
Everything is dead.
Okay, one thing I have to mention on these fucking cars is these brakes are amazing on these cars.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. What?
These brakes are amazing on these
they're
cars.
pretty good.
Just give you that much confidence.
Yeah, you need it.
I think the only time I've ever been here is when I was doing lift.
No shit.
In the Marias. Well, I forgot to even thank you, man, for even coming out. Because I know you're a businessman that's always freaking wrenching, getting it done.
Yeah, but if you gotta live life, man.
That's true. That's true.
You have to live life.
Yeah.
Having a family and having a business and still wanting to do life things,
It's the balance you have to find, huh?
I guess, but I worked a lot for a lot of years, Monday through Sunday. It was like never ending. But it's because you want to get to the next level.
You stay focused, eyes on the prize.
Yeah, stay focused, eyes on the prize. And like I was saying, I used to go sit at the park and just be like, dude, how the hell do they do it? People successful and it's just doing it. You could do whatever the fuck you want.
That's true.
You can. Just putting yourself out there. Laurel Canyon. We'll make a left right here. So that continues, Mulholland. We're just gonna come over to the other side of LA now. So the E34 community. I know that you're very big in the community.
That's
right?
true.
You are.
Yeah.
You're the guy, in my opinion, if you want to talk about E34s, especially being from Los Angeles, Long Beach.
That's true. Some would say, I don't know how that happened, but like when I started, I was just messing with these shit boxes that I loved, and not a lot of people had the channel or even made videos. Don't get me wrong, there's OGs that had way more like shit to talk about, but they
like
just
what?
Like their cars were bitching. Like I started with a 525 automatic.
Okay.
But there's OGs in there that I was doing like, S52 swaps, wagons. People I looked up to.
Right.
But I'm just the one that was like public about it. So that's why people know me. But shout out to all the OGs, like even you.
Right.
Look at this car.
Oh.
And I'm glad that
I look up to you because you can actually do it and have the time to do it.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Like you said, like you actually did it. It doesn't matter if it's a piece of shit. So if you think that you want to do something like that, do it.
It all started with a damn manual swap on a wagon.
Damn.
That's how it started, the addiction.
A manual swap on a wagon.
Yeah, M50, a slick top. I sold it to a guy named Zane. Still has it.
Still owns it?
Yeah. It's kind of like the stuff I know now. I wish I could redo it,
Oh, look at that. Rolls Royce.
That's balling.
So, yep.
Yeah.
Not only do I have the car, but I have the SUV. And I guess that's the thing. Is that Ashton Kutcher? It looks like that, bro.
That probably was him, and we're just driving
It looked like
by.
it, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of like, whatever, have him my coffee.
He's
with no mask on.
Humble dude, too.
From what I hear.
Yeah, like I know him. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk to you about because you're German specialized, right?
Right.
So I always picture myself like, what car next? And honestly, Cadillac CTS-V, I gravitate towards that because it's kind of like luxury and sport.
But the Cadillac CTS-V was designed in Germany, right?
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I think so.
That's why it kind of has that BMW like vibe.
It's got the European like that. You're like,
yeah. But I was now on the way over here. I looked at a Porsche 911.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, that's still a driver's car. They make that for the driver still.
You know what?
Hopefully.
The Cayman is the only one that comes now with the You can still get it with the manual.
Only the Cayman?
The 911 doesn't. You can't get a 911 manual no more. So a couple years back, or a year back, or some year back, whoever's watching this, they came out.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, guess what? We are no longer making 911's manual no more. The last one's gonna be made this day. And guess what? There was a fucking bidding war for the last manual Porsche that came out.
Oh shit.
So it like sold for like way more money than a lot of other ones would have been sold for, because it was the last manual gearbox.
Damn, dude.
But you can still get a Cayman, yeah, which is the baby brother of the 911. Oh, they're filming something. Let's go watch this.
I think they're spraying snow. Oh my god, Pedro, this is the best day to come out, man. It's beginning to look like a lot like Christmas.
Look at this. Are they filming something, or is this like some kind of studio op? Oh, look, they closed it all off so nobody would see, because they're filming.
Fucking dicks, I'm filming too.
But it's like that video that came out of that lady that was pissed off about her restaurant being closed down, but the studio's
Right next door to it?
right next door to it. That you guys can film.
I seen that.
Let's see what the vibe is out here on the west side where people have money.
This is Hollywood, right?
Yeah, this is Hollywood. This is Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset.
Yeah, and we're approaching the very nice area where they have a lot of good eateries. One of my favorite steakhouses right here.
I totally remember this spot from Lifton. I would go up the hills, and I'd be like, man, everything looks flat. You go this way, that shit's like
it's
split. Yeah.
Yeah, the what's it called, Boa Steakhouse is right here, and love coming here. The only reason why is because we had the hookup.
Yeah? Shout out to Boa then.
Yeah, shout out to Boa and the hookup.
Yeah, man.
You know, obviously the people working there. They're like, don't worry, come on in. Hook you up.
Well, I'm gonna buy a new drone now. It was long overdue.
So it broke?
Yeah, I needed 4K.
Fuck.
Let's see if I think I have it somewhere.
It's just food. Yeah, it's food to go. All these fit people here in the west side. Oh. Dang.
I needed a 4K one.
Dang.
You know what I mean? Like this thing, it's put in work, and I don't really use it.
I like your justification. I needed the new one.
Exactly.
I needed it, so I, intentionally drove it into a tree.
Every time there's a fucking mishap happening, it's always a blessing in disguise. Is how I like to look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit. And then what is that saying? Shit happens for a reason.
Get that on the
back
of the car.
It's one of those those bumper stickers that used to be relevant before, where it would have like a quote, and then you'd be sitting there in traffic and you'd go, just like have an epiphany.
Just hits you.
You're all, oh.
AMG C63, I kind of like, but they're too balling for me,
Yeah.
My swag that I got going on, I need a little bit of. That's why I feel like a Porsche, I could flex hard because.
Oh yeah, like this. Yeah. So you're gonna get which one are you thinking of getting?
Well, honestly, I just thought about it when I seen the guy driving it right next to me, because I like cars that drive good.
You're in a Prius, you're all. And looking at him in the Porsche.
The far future goal, because eventually, I know I'm like the E34 guy, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, one day I plan to have like maybe one E34 and other make and model cars.
Right.
And I no longer want a whole fleet. I accomplished that goal. I even told myself I want to have every model.
So that's done.
Yeah, I had 525 all the way to M5. I mean, I didn't have the TDS model. I didn't have a wagon at the same time. I had all of them.
Right.
But I damn near had all of them. And yeah, I mean,
time to move on.
I need the 3.8 liter, I guess. That's about it. Right?
No, you don't.
Now it's like, man, I don't really like E36. I like them because they're lightweight, but they're very fragile. Like the experience I had with the rear shock tower, didn't like that. E30s are cool, lightweight, but just super overhyped. And I don't want to talk to everybody every time they like see me, I don't know if that's a dick move, but
I know what you're saying.
Because E34, someone talks to you, more than likely he's a homie. Because E34 mindset is just like on the same wavelength for some reason.
Yeah.
E30 is damn near far in between.
Is it like one of those bra cars?
Sort of, yeah. You can find bras.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like those kids. Yeah.
You're like, what? Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, the E34, E36, all these chassis, really, I mean, I know it defines who you are. You know what I mean? Like how it's like, oh, what kind of car is he? But I have all of them. So, I mean, what does that define me? You know what I mean?
A baller. No,
No, I don't see myself like that.
You're like, how do I explain it?
I like it. I'm an enthusiast.
Yeah, you like cars.
I like them.
And at the end of the day, I think that's what separates people, because I find myself really trying to...
These guys are dressed.
They look good, too. When I'm in the car, it's like a fucking time capsule.
We're all fucking raggedy.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It is a time capsule. You're absolutely right. It's, you know, and honestly, I think that, you know, like the E36. I like the E36. I like the car. It was really ran down, and people don't maintain them. I haven't had any issues with my rear strut towers. My brother had issues with the rear strut towers, but that's because he installed his struts on wrong, and the fucking thing was just banging on that motherfucker, and
over and over.
Of course, it's gonna break it. But if you have you know, a bad strut, you know, and all the fucking bullshit's old, of course it's gonna fuck up. You know?
Ticking time bomb.
It is. But I mean, how much are struts?
Yeah.
Not much. And they're super fucking easy to do on that car.
That's why.
Super easy.
I like to buy. Yeah, they are. If you think about it.
Super easy. Like if you did them, that's just because you were a fucking cheap ass, dude, or lazy. You know what I mean? That you didn't want to do them when you owned the car, at one point. You know, so just get them done.
Yeah, I think if I had a prime example of E36 M3, I would appreciate it. But I usually buy the ultimate shitbox of that model to see how far they could go. Yeah.
So I mean, you're really not giving it a chance then.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, eventually I'm gonna get one, but I don't want to start from ground zero like I did with E34s.
Yeah, I mean, if we were gonna talk and we were gonna be relevant, like, hey, you know what? We're gonna buy the new car and see how great it is. Let's push it to the, you know,
exactly.
Let's push it to its fucking capabilities. But if you're buying a piece of shit example, you know, you're like, fuck yeah, $400, woo!
Yeah.
And then you're like, dude, this car sucks. You're like, dude, what'd you expect, bro? You bought the shitty one.
That's
you
true.
Know? That guy that wanted fucking $10K for his fucking mint one, you're like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I got one for dumb cheap.
$400, you know?
And that shit's fucked up. No, I can appreciate it though. Don't get me wrong, because like the S52, that motor is, I know it's not a real M motor,
strong,
but goddamn, I would like that. It's so reliable too, and less maintenance.
Yeah, dude, honestly, like guys that throw them in the E30, it's a no-brainer. Why would you want that old fucking piece of shit motor in there?
The M20, right?
Oh, you gotta, and then the rocker's broken, and then you're like, man, fuck this car.
Timing belt.
You know what? We're gonna buy the piece of shit M3 motor and put it in my car, and we're gonna be fast. You know what I mean? And then they look at you like, yeah, I got an S52 in my car. What? You know, you're like, but I thought it was a non-real M motor, bro. What happened to? So it's very contradicting, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of a blessing because that motor is that strong. The S52 is strong. A lot of power for the buck, right?
I'm excited to get that build done.
Together, we're like, oh yeah.
Respect on that one.
Yeah, like now that I want to do the S54 on the E36, like, oh, now it's gonna be like a true M car.
It's weird, huh?
And you're all, oh, it wasn't? Oh, okay.
Like now you're making it an M car. I mean, it's an M car, but now you're making it like an M stamp M because it has ITVs now.
Yes, exactly. And like I was talking to, who was I talking to? Somebody was like, oh, dude, it's gonna be like a real lightweight now. You know, like it's gonna be a fast car. And you're like, yeah, it is. And then I was like, dude, should I get the lightweight wing for my car? We'll see.
I can't hang out with you that much, man, because I'm gonna get E36 too.
Why not? You can get one. Who cares?
Dude, those are fun cars.
They're super fun, you know? And you see like some really nice examples and you're like, man, I want mine like that.
I want a blue one. Have you seen the blues?
Which one, Estral or?
The Estral blues are sick.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite colors in that chassis. You know what? They're all nice. I like the yellows. I like the blues. I like the reds. I like the white. I mean, mine's white. Obviously, I like it, you know, but they're all nice, bro.
Yeah.
It's nice to see nice examples. Like that car, that E36, the white one, that stands out one that we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, it's
That
clapped
kid,
out.
that thing, you're like, what the fuck did you do, bro?
It was a coupe too. Clapped
Yeah,
out.
dude, that car, when I first saw it, it was nice. It was a beautiful example. But I guess there was this era of kids
That could afford them.
that could afford them, and they just fucking made them shit.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like one less car was as nice as mine.
That makes
Now
sense.
Now it's in a fucking gutter.
But you know, I really appreciate the E34 life because I don't think I would be such a purist as I am if I didn't have this car. Because like being a kid, you kind of just want to do everything. You're like,
I still want to do everything.
Yeah, but like you don't really have your taste yet. You haven't found your
Right.
taste. So buying a car as a kid, you fucking do everything and your taste is everywhere. So it's not really like, oh wow, that car's nice. So I'm glad that I got into E34 because you become a purist. So all that like influential stuff doesn't hit you right away.
Right.
Until you're like, huh, for some reason, I still like that. You know, this one talks to me. That style I like the wing. The lightweight wing, you know, it's overhyped, but now you're saying like, should I do it now? Because now I have the S54.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now it's like piecing together.
Yeah, it's not a 328 with the lightweight wing, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, dude, these videos are fun, man. I'm gonna be glad making these videos. Like,
Well, I mean, I just hope, like, it's all constructive criticism, aka talking shit. You know, it's not not to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. You know, it's our opinion.
we're having a good time.
That's
dude.
it.
We're just chilling.
It's just our opinion. So, anyway, I kind of want to pull over and have you drive for a little bit.
All right.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah, dude.
And then we'll stop at another spot. Maybe we brought a little green and admire the car at a park or some shit.
Boom.
You know, maybe get something to drink or something.
So I was thinking like 20-minute episodes, but I don't know. This has all been so good that I might just make a long-ass video. Well, goddamn, you still here. If you made it to the end, obviously you're fucking with the video, and I fuck with you. Thank you for watching it. I struggled to find a good end point. I didn't even know when to end it. I wasn't going to end it. I was going to make it like a 3-hour episode. But, you know, due to the short attention span of humans nowadays, like myself, ADD, bruh, I just figured that's enough. Shout out to Pedro. Big thanks to him. I had a great time. Expect more mobbing with. And yeah. If you made it to the end. How do I know if you made it to the end? You know? Oh, if you made it to the end and you want to see more, comment part 2. That's all you gotta do. And we'll be there. See you, man. Don't get your feelings hurt if we said anything a little mean. It's our opinions. And plus, we're not snowflakes out here. Okay, bye.